This video production is sponsored in part by Murray Cozy Trucking Limited. With 29 years of experience and Canadian owned and operated, honesty, integrity, and loyalty are important. You can be confident when you cozy up with us. Check out our website at murraycozytrucking.ca.
To his outside from Winnipeg, another second-generation driver. The 3 is Jason Somack. Inside row 2, a guy that raced about 20 years ago, took quite the sabbatical and has now come back. Tony Casey in the 12. To his outside, the number 20, who started in the 4-cylinder class, that is Nick Audette. Inside row 3, a guy that races Midwest Modifieds and late models. The driver in the Veert Landscaping 88 is Paul Veert. Outside of row number 3 is the Double OD David Delane, unsponsored. And there's lots of tin available on David Delane's car. If you'd like to see your company's name ripping around out here, go down and see David Delane after the races. Inside row 4 from Brandon, the 30B, is Darren Boychuk. To Darren's outside, it's the Kuwaitan Truck Center, number 44 of Austin Hunter. Inside row 5, another Brandon driver, the 4H, this is Grant Hall. Outside of Grant, the 17 from St. Anne, Manitoba, is Christopher Leake. Inside row 6, the 4B, this is Brandon Rehill, and to his outside in the Murray Cozy Trucking, number 55, it's Murray Cozy. Inside row 7, another driver that raced here some 20 years ago and took a long sabbatical. He's a rookie in the Midwest Modified Division. The driver of the 6C is Len Carlson. Outside of Len and driving the car number 95, starting 14th, this is Ten Dole. Inside row number 8, the 15th starting spot, the 921 is Rick Fair. Outside of Rick, the 84 is Justin Lee. Row 9 has a rookie in the 22K, Mark Kahankowicz. Starts there. To his outside, the 29 is Big Chad. And on row 10, a rookie, Cody Wall in the 88W. And bringing up the scratch spot, starting 20th, Channing Spruill in the car number 28.
Once again, your winning 50-50 number is 079920. 079920 is the winner of the 50-50 draw.
The yellow flag is back in the rack. We're about to go green for Pepsi-Cola tonight with the Castrol Midwest Modifieds. Well, if you remember last week, Rick Hamill came up here and did not finish the feature. That's one of the reasons we use a 3-race point average. That's one of the reasons he's up front. Last week, he got credit for about a 19th place finish. So that moves him to the front row tonight, and that is bad news for everybody else. Here we go. Tony Casey. The 12 car of Tony Casey disappeared over there. Tony Casey in the 12 went off the racetrack at about where the 20 is right now and disappeared down into a gully. I think ran into a tractor tire as well. Those are every driver's favorite, those white tractor tires. Nothing bends up race cars like 400 pounds of tire. Well, we remind you all night about buying tickets for the Monster X show in town this weekend. Friday night, Saturday night, and a matinee Saturday afternoon. And we've been hunting them down all night. We got a couple of those monster truck drivers up here. They're going to say hi with Darren here in just a moment. And we'll realign this race and get ready to go. 3 laps down, 12 to go. Go ahead, Darren.
Well, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Monster X Tour coming to Red River Co-op Speedway tomorrow night, and of course Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. It's available right now. Get your advance tickets at the Shirt Shack. I am here with Bounty Hunter driver Trent Montgomery and Brian Mays, driver of Iron Outlaw. And Trent, of course, this is a great series, Monster X. It's a lot of fun for the family. What do we expect to see here tomorrow?
Tomorrow you're going to see a lot of high-flying action. I guarantee I'm going to land it on the tailgate on a wheelie contest, some good racing, some awesome freestyle.
All right, you have a pretty unique story about getting into the sport of monster trucks. Tell us a little bit about that. I love it.
I did I started as a fan like any of you guys, sitting in the stands. I went down on a pit party, started talking to Jimmy Cretin, the driver of Bounty Hunter, and I kind of joked to him about a job. He was signing my back, and I just kind of turned my head, why don't you just hook me up? So he asked me what I could do, and I told him I could fabricate, drive a semi, and do some other work, and he told me to come down to the shop and give it a try.
Fantastic. Thanks very much. That is Bounty Hunter driver Trent Montgomery. And now we're going to move over to Brian Mays, driver of Iron Outlaw. While your teammates beside you, can you get the better of them this weekend?
I don't know. He's been driving for a little longer than I have, but I'm improving each week. And I think one of these weeks I'm going to finally chase him down.
Well, of course, Jimmy Cretin, the owner of your team, and of course, they are big on horsepower. What's it like to drive a 10,000-pound monster truck?
Well, it's like nothing that I've ever driven before. These trucks fly through the air and do things and do things that other vehicles can't do. It's a rush every time I strap into the truck.
No doubt about it. All right, thanks very much. That is Brian Mays, driver of Iron Outlaw. Trent Montgomery, driver. Guess you could be a drivee. If you're sitting in the seat, are you a drivee?
No.
Like a passenger, I mean.
Driver.
Yeah, driver. Bounty Hunter and Iron Outlaw going to be here this weekend at Red River Co-op Speedway. Get your advance tickets. Avoid the lineups right now at the Shirt Shack or call the Red River Co-op Speedway head office at 582-0527. First show for Monster X tomorrow night. Pat.
Yeah, tomorrow night, 7:30. Don't miss it. And Saturday night as well with a Saturday afternoon matinee. So check it out. Monsters Outdoors right here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Thanks, guys. They're all buddy-buddy tonight, but boy, the gloves are coming off tomorrow night. Well, as you can see, we're fishing for the 12 car way down over there. It looked like he fell into a crevice, but we got a line of flat black beaters over there, so we can't even see what's happening.
Yeah, I saw him come around that turn too, Pat, and then he just dropped out of nowhere behind those cars. It was kind of an unusual looking deal. I haven't been over there tonight to see what's there, but it's not high ground. I know it's not high ground, whatever it is over there.
Watching the ice races, I thought he hit a hole. Did you know over 100,000 Canadians live with multiple sclerosis? Over 3,500 are living here in Manitoba. Help end MS by joining our upcoming MS Bike Tour. July 12th, Turtle Mountain Trail. August 22nd and 23rd, Biking to the Viking. September 12th and 13th, Riding Mountain Challenge. Register and raise funds at msbike.ca.
Well, of course, Pat, we talked to Mike Balkin about MS during our interview at the stage at the conclusion of the Pure Stock feature, and it was kind of interesting. Mike joined us for intermission up here a little bit and had a little notepad and was making notes about setup changes that he might like to use for the feature event, so it's always cool. You get it in your mind, you got to write it down, and he's headed back to the pit area in the late model division trying to get things ready, and yeah, he did rip the Monster X poster, didn't he?
Well, not only did he rip the Monster X poster, he made some notes and left them here. I thought that was only me that did that. You know, I said to me, Mike says, oh, I got to get Tom to change whatever it was. I said, Mike, I don't think you got to change a whole lot after watching that heat race.
No, he was fast, no doubt about it.
So this is the point in time where that's why we get the big money, is when we got time to kill. And now you should be flinging beanbags at toilets and doing all those things. Huh? Eating the kids why don't you go get 3 more kids to eat some chips? Did you give them the tip? Give them the hot winter tip?
Yeah, crush the bag.
Did you? Okay.
Or crush the chips
Did
in
she
the
do
bag.
it?
No.
Oh.
It's more entertaining the other way. Far more entertaining.
Apparently, we could afford 3 bags of chips. We would do that contest again, but we're out of chips. Oh, we got a barrel of chips down there. 50-50 ticket winner. No one's claimed it.
Hey, I got to go. I thought we had it claimed. Just give me a sec.
You haven't bought a ticket since you were in your teens.
079920. 079920. It's never yours.
I know, it's never mine. It was sold in the grandstands. The sellers tell us it was sold in the grandstands, not in the pits.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But let me ask, how much is it again?
700 something bucks, isn't it?
A winner of the late model feature is going to get 800 tonight. You haven't left your seat, so somebody check your ticket.
Once again, 079920 for your 50-50 drop.
Dr. Hook Towing, roadside assistance clean team, keeping the place tidied up. I see the boys from you just interviewed the monster truck drivers are having a couple Canadian beers. You better not have too many of those, boys.
You got a race tomorrow night.
You're used to that bubbly golden water. You got a beer in your hand there now. It's going to be a good time. Tomorrow, Saturday night, and Saturday afternoon. And they'll take on the one and only Bigfoot. And, you know, I haven't seen Bigfoot. Oh, look at, he's out of the hole. I'm still running. Who's Bigfoot?
See, one sip of that Canadian beer, he's competitive already.
2 sips, he's never heard of Bigfoot. You finish that can of beer, you're going to be in trouble. He says he hasn't. Where's Bigfoot? I haven't seen her all night.
Once again, tickets available right now for Monster X at the Shirt Shack and at RedRiverCoopSpeedway.ca.
The pace truck supplied by Winnipeg Dodge at the Point West Auto Park. That's a Hemi Club Cab, or Quad Cab as they call it. So we have 3 laps done already. We're only 7.5 minutes in and we got 3 laps away already. Wow. We're on fire here now, aren't we? So, we're going to race some more here in just a minute. So, Rick Hamill in the 22 car has the restart lead. Big Chad gets refired and will rejoin the field. Okay, so pace truck supplied by the world's #1 Dodge dealer. That's Winnipeg Dodge at the Point West Auto Park. Give some. Oh, who? Sherry, who won it? You did. Oh my goodness. See, Darren, what you could be doing if you ever bought a ticket? You could win $700. Your sister just did. Lucky Sherry, she just won the 50-50. Sherry Palin. All right, we're going back to racing for Pepsi-Cola. These are the Castrol Midwest Modifieds. Jason Somack in the 3 car working the high side of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2, and he's looking like it's working. Cody Wall in the 88. Oh, we got another one down here. A pair of 8s and a pair of 5s. Murray Cozy in the Murray Cozy Trucking 55 stopped in 1 and 2, and Cody Wall stopped in turn 4. Yeah, I know. Well, Rick Hamill is the restart leader. AIE Bell scoreboard showing 8 laps to go. This is a 15-lap race, so that's about as close to halfway as you're going to get. 8 laps remaining. We're waiting to find out who that yellow flag was for. I think it was the 88 of Cody Wall, is from what I can understand. Cody's a rookie in the Midwest Modified Division. He raced street stocks last year. His dad started racing street stocks a few years ago and moved up to the Midwest Modifieds, and now he races an A Modified. And Cody is racing the B Modified now. And he's at the back of the pack right now for his part in that yellow flag. I guess it was him they called the yellow for. Murray Cozy got lucky there, boy. If you cause a yellow flag, you go to the back of the pack in the main event. Well, Cody had already caused the yellow when Murray spun around, so. All right, we're lined up and ready to go. We are 1 lap from Green Flag Racing. The Castrol Midwest Modifieds, brought to you tonight by Pepsi-Cola. All right, Ricky Hamill will bring him to the green. The Delaware double file starts. So the second place car, the number 4, had lane choice. Everybody else falls in the same spot every week, but the number 4 got the choice of lanes. Paul Veer dives to the bottom in the black 88, but it doesn't happen. Anthony Leake in the white 17. He's at 4th spot. He's got his eyes set on Veered in the 88. Hamill down on the bottom. He's found a little bit of traction down there. Race for second place is side by side on the front straightaway. Top 5 setting quite a pace. Austin Hunter is 5th in the 44. 17 of Leake is 4th. Beard 3rd in the 88. Grand Hall 2nd in the 4. And your leader, the 22 of Rick Hamill. Field getting kind of strung out now. This time by, you will see the AIE Bell scoreboard indicating there is 4 laps to go. 4 to go. The 22 of Rick Hamill is your leader, but Grand Hall in the 4 car at times looks like he's able to close in on on the leader. But he is quickly running out of time. One to go. The number one left to go with 22 car. Ricky Hamill, your leader. Grand Hall at second. The 6 cars down a lap. Through turn 3 and turn 4. He's no stranger to the winner's circle. It's Ricky Hamill. The Tronson Grain, number 22. Second spot goes to the 4 of Grand Hall. Third, Ricky Hamill, after a DNF last Thursday night, gets the checkered tonight in the Tronson Grain number 22. He will need to cross the scale to make his win official and make legal weight. Finishing second was the 4 of Grand Hall. Third, the 44 of Austin Hunter. Fourth, the 88 of Paul Veert. And fifth, the number 17 car, Christopher Leake. That's the official top 5 in our Castrol Midwest Modifieds. Now, all night long we've been referring to the lap board as the AIE Bell scoreboard. Here's the deal. You can put $50 in your favorite race driver's pocket. AIE Communications, with 4 stores around town, will give your favorite driver, the driver of your choice, $50 when you go in and sign up and get a new phone at AIE. They're at the Norwood Center, Grand Park Plaza, Winnipeg Square, and where else? Somewhere else. 4 stores in Winnipeg. AIE, your Bell dealer. $50 to your favorite car racer just for renewing your phone contract. No, don't worry. They throw around nickels like manhole covers over there. AIE. They put the money up. AIE. Don't confuse those letters with anything else. Well, Ricky Hamill takes the sweetest lap in the sport. That's the victory lap. We're going to get him down front here, and Darren will have a brief post-race interview with him as Tim Johnson, the official track photographer at Red River Co-op Speedway, will get the pictures. And we'll get on to our Lightning Sprint main event. Tonight's corporate sponsor, Pepsi-Cola. Well, he never finished last week's feature, so it's nice to get him back in the, not only finishing the race, but he got the win tonight. The Tronson Grain number 22. He's from Lakota, North Dakota. That car is a Millennium chassis built by his cousin, Dustin Strand of Grand Forks. As he gets set to climb out of that 22 car, when he climbs out, let's give him a big Winnipeg round of applause. He did a great job keeping all those guys behind him. Another guy that passed a lot of cars, Austin Hunter, started way deeper in the field and ended up third. All right, he's getting ready to climb out of that 22 car. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for him, Rick Hamill. Ricky Hamill. It's Hamill in Canada. Hamill in North Dakota, Hamill in Canada. Come on up, Ricky. Brad, gee whiz. Not that you look like your dad or anything.
It was Mike before, wasn't it? Charlie, let's go, Darren.
I'll go back to sleep.
Rick Hamill, another win here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Congratulations on a great job. You had a little bit of bad luck a little while ago on a closing lap, but that one, no question about it.
Yeah, I've been having tough luck here, but it's good to see it coming around. So.
You guys do a real good job setting up that car. Who helps you?
I got my pit crew tonight. It's just Preston, but I usually got my dad and Lenny. And I want to thank my sponsors that come here, Daryl and Missy. I want to thank all the fans here, and my wife who's watching at home with all the fans there.
All right, how about it? Ricky Hamill, your winner in your Castrol Midwest Modifieds. We're going back up right now to Pat Mooney with your next race.
Thank you, Darren. Congratulations to Ricky.